Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sarah. On today's video we are going to be learning how to sew the sleeveless shoulder bustier. If that's something you're interested in, come with me and let's get started. Also, do not forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Thank you. This is a fabric that I'm going to be using, but I already went ahead to cut out what I needed from it. This was a 2.5 yard of fabric. You could go ahead and buy 3 yards if you're on a bigger side, and if you're on a smaller side, 2 yards is just fine. I already cut out everything and I used the pattern from my last video. Just in case you've not seen that, I'll be leaving it up on the screen here, down in the description box and also in the comment section, so it will be easier for you to locate. I also went ahead to leave 1/2 inch on all the sides, so you should also do that for yours. And I also went ahead to cut out my lining piece using the main fabric that I already cut out. I'm going to be using this stay, which is called a warden, to give the bust part definition. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to use a warden whatsoever, then it's fine, you don't have to. I also have a detailed video on how to do this up on the channel, so you should go and check that out. Here I'm going to be using my black interfacing to iron both on the main piece and on the lining piece. This is what we have after we've done all that, and we're going to go ahead now and put everything together. So we're going to go ahead and put the top part together, which is the main piece. After we're done doing that, I went ahead to iron. This is what it looks like. So I used this tailor's hem that I made and I went ahead to put it on the part with the bust, ironed it out, and I did the same inside and outside. That way you have a neat finish. So I'm going to go ahead now and put my lining piece onto my main piece, and I'm going to sew from the shoulder all the way. Just follow the hand movements. After we're done doing that, this is what it looked like, and we're going to go ahead and top stitch. Make sure that it's facing the lining piece part. So at this place that I'm actually pointing at here, I went ahead to notch it so it could stay flat. We're going to go ahead and put the back together now. Main piece onto main piece, and then go ahead and sew just like the hand sign says, like that, like that. Then we'll go ahead and also notch those places and then flip it over. I already did that for mine. I flipped it and I also went ahead to iron it, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead now and impute the darts. Here we're going to mark out our dart line, and here we're just marking out our zipper allowance line. After we're done marking that out, we're going to go ahead and get our apex line. Remember, underbust divided by 8 or nipple to nipple divided by 4. I'm going to mark out 1/2 inch on both sides, roll my lines, and that will be my dart. I'm also going to repeat the same for the other side. Then we'll go ahead and sew it. This is what it should look like when you're done. Just like this. You can go ahead and clean the chalk out when you're done, and this is what it should look like. So I'm going to go ahead now and put front and back together. Now this is something you should pay very close attention to. So I'm going to go ahead and open one side of the back or front, whichever one you start with is fine. Just make sure they clap when you're putting it together, and make sure the lining piece is facing towards the lining piece and the main piece is facing towards the main piece, and both of them have their middles facing each other. That is very important. You have your midpoint of both fabrics, both front and back, facing each other. Then we're going to go ahead and pin and sew. This is what it should look like when you are done. This is another important part that you should pay attention to. Now we're going to go ahead and close the armhole area, because remember this is a sleeveless top. So we're going to go ahead and fold the back. I'm going to do it again so you see. Please pay attention. We're going to go ahead and sandwich the zipper area into the side just like this, and we're going to go ahead and use my pin to hold this down. Remember, pinning your work is very important. It makes it come out neat. And we're going to also do the same for the front. Now remember that you have like a wadding in the front, and if you don't have a wadding in the front, it's fine, you can still do this, but I'm just saying that it might be just a little teeny bit difficult when you're doing it with the front part because of the wadding. So I'm going to go ahead now and sew this round. This is what it looks like when we're done. As you can see, the sides are closed, the armhole sides are closed. So when you go, there's this hole there, that's where you want to pull the other side out from, just like what I'm doing here. This is what yours should look like when you go ahead to turn it to the right side. I'm going to arrange this first of all so we can see how it came out, and I'm going to go ahead and iron this. So after ironing, I'm going to go ahead and top stitch the parts that need to be top stitched, like this part right here, like the armhole part right here. I'm going to go ahead and top stitch it, and I'll do that for all of them. And yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I also went ahead to sew the sides. After sewing the sides, I'm going to go ahead and sew down the bottom part so nothing moves too much. This is actually the end of the video, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and attach a bottom part of mine to this, and I'm going to put a picture up here for you to see. But this video was made solely so you can learn to sew this and attach it to whatever bottom you want to. I hope you guys learned a lot, and I hope you had fun learning. I also do hope you try this out for yourself. With that being said, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Don't forget to love yourself, because I love you. Have a beautiful day or night, whichever it is you live for. Bye.